So he got his wish.
He got it in quick. Get it go.
He got it before the kickoff. SMU wins the toss and wants the football. A fair catch. So here we go, the 25-yard line. And it's where stats can be a little bit skewed. You know, some of the numbers are not very good on defense, as Claiborne lost his footing trying to cut it. Maybe been bobbling the ball a little bit, it looked like. So
excelling at during fall camp. And he's just taking his time right there. You just got to protect the football.
Well, he lost control of the football. It looked like it may have been a fumble. And he's able to cover it up. So that didn't last long. 3 and out for the Mustangs defense.
Yeah, you see just get a nice push up front. And Terry Rebb gets his hand up. Those big mitts.
Jennings 2 out of 5 to begin the game for just 2 yards. Protection starts to break down. And he gets it away out of the backfield. And short of a first down is T.J. Harden, who made just his 8th reception of the year. From the 45-yard line, then Jennings to throw it. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage, and Wake will take over in plus territory. How about that?
Wake can start to take shots down the field for a touchdown.
Looked like a little confusion there. And the catch is made by the tight end. Current 4-2 start up until at least Oregon State. And Ashford is sacked all the way back at the 42-yard line. And that again is Terry Webb. We've called his name a couple of times already today. Back-to-back 3 and outs for the SMU defense.
Yeah, how about that first play of the game? You just get sandwiched, right? You get tucked in.
That's big man right there, Webb.
Need to start running the football. I need some positive plays because right now Wake Forest is not moving.
Well, they're going to throw it again, and it was tipped and then into the hands of Harden, and that'll go as a 3-yard loss. This time, they've not started that running game yet with Claiborne. They're going to give it to him now. And that's more like Demon Claiborne right there. A gain of 5. Boy, what a career he has had. Carter, who is filling in for Ashford. They're going to run it again, and Claiborne, second time he's lost his footing. But here we go on a 3rd down and 5. Ashford's had a nice year. He can do this. He can run it. And he has enough for a first down to the 10-yard line. Oregon to Auburn to South Carolina. Here's Claiborne, and he is met head-on right at the line of scrimmage. Not much running room there. May have lost a yard. 21 trips in the red zone. Only 8 touchdowns for the Demon Deacons. Will Cobb, the snapper, Cal Joseph, the holder, and right down the middle. So, after the shanked punt, Wake Forest able to come away with the first score of the game. Attempts, only 1 rushing attempt, and it looks like they're going to throw it again. Empty backfield. And wow, how about that play by the Demon Deacons on defense right there. Mercy at middle linebacker. And now Johnson in the backfield. They're going to hand it to him. And closing speed right there by Quincy Bryant. Boy, this defense has come to play again early on in this game. 3rd down and 11.
This defense is ahead right now. They're understanding what's going on.
Well, they're coming after Jennings in a crossing pattern. Catch is made by Brinson, but just nowhere to go. This smothering Wake Forest defense, at least for nearly a quarter, shutting down.
And T.J. Harden.
Yeah, 14 plays. They're going to run it to Harden on first down, and that's his best carry of the day. That might be the best single play of the day. Gain of 5, so 2nd down and 5. And once more, they're going to give it to Harden and tracked down from behind by Langston Hardy. What a play again defensively for the Demon Deacons. They got a lot of speed on this defense.
Yeah, we talk about SMU and their speed. Wake Forest, they're just earlier on it. They're letting them know right now, you're not going to be
behind this Wake defense. But can they get a stop here? And the answer is no. It's caught across the middle by Yamir Knight. And a first down crossing midfield to the 47 on what will be the... Will it be? No, they're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. On a 3rd down and yard off to the left hip of Jennings. They're going to give it to him, and he'll have a first down. Able to lunge forward to the 20-yard line. So the 48-yarders and a 51-yarder in the win over Clemson. This from 36 and hammers it right down the middle. So neither quarterback Very sharp. Early on, that ball is loose. And Wake Forest has recovered inside the 15-yard line. Loving the one who covered it up. It may have been Gabe Kershke who knocked it loose. And how about that turn of events?
Make it rain on the sideline. Love it. Yeah, you can come around and eat.
Claiborne to the right of the quarterback, Ashford, who's going to throw it. He's looking one way, comes back the other way, and this is a touchdown! Falai, the tight end, corrals his second touchdown reception of the year, so they take advantage of the strip sack by Kershke into a touchdown. Oh, this one figured to be a tight game. And that we have in Winston-Salem, the home team in front by 7 on homecoming weekend. We give it to Harden.
Yeah, and these plays right here are wins.
It's a third down. Are they going to run it or throw it? They're going to throw it. Catch is made, but unable to get the first down is Maryland. Total of 16 yards offensively, and there's Claiborne. Little bit better run that time, his best run of the day. So now third down and 9. Better protection this time, and wide open down the middle of the field is Maryland. And he's all the way close to the 35-yard line. How about that play just when the Mustangs needed it most?
Yeah, they gave Kevin Jennings just enough time to get the football down the field while taking a hit. You know, one end up wide open in the middle of the field.
It's a 49-yard gain. They dump it off to Harden out of the backfield. Johnson, very patient runner. 100 and 200-meter dashes in the state of Florida. And on a third down and short, they don't get it with Harden. And now have to settle for a field goal try from Keltner. And it is good. Transferred to South Carolina last year where he was a backup. And now his first year at Wake Forest, and on a first down throw complete to Burkhalter. He's going to throw it, or is he? He can run. Flag is down, and when a play lasts that long with a quarterback holding the ball more times than not, Casey the other day not being able to see very well in his game. I mean, good Lord. All right, completion here. And short of a first down, but it certainly brings up third down and manageable, and that is Barnes. All right, so a first down and 15. TJ Harden in the backfield. That's a tight end, Maryland in motion. They're going to hand it off to Harden. And he works his way up close to the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. On the defensive side of the ball, the ones making the call, and they're just going to hand it off. And that's what we're talking about. You brought it up earlier. Black jerseys everywhere, led by Dylan Hazen.
Surrounded.
Wake's going to call a timeout here. And see it. 3:18.
The ruling on the field is the runner was short of the line to gain. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 71. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Wake Forest has declined a 10-second runoff. Please reset the game clock to 56 seconds. It will start on the snap.
They want to make sure this punt is well protected here. And here it comes off the left foot. And dropped, and it's loose, and it's picked up, and it cannot be advanced, but it's going to be SMU football, so the best laid plans there. Drops the ball.
I know exactly what he was thinking. He said, look, Peter, the punt is short. He was going to get away from it in the last second. He said, wait a minute, I can actually try to get this. So he was real indecisive right there, but that right there is tough. That is not what you want to happen. They were going to be in a great situation.
Jennings slings it, and it's intercepted. Now, was he down? ground, and they say he was down, still on his feet and still running is Punting inside the 20 all the way down to the 13. Was he ever down when he made the interception? And that he was not down. How about this? No, he came down on top of the defender. His fanny never hit the ground.
The ruling on the field is an interception. The play is under review.
Well, can that wrist be counted, or are you able to, sort of keep... Second down, Purdie to throw it again. Fires into triple coverage and nearly intercepted. Corralled by the Mustangs. I don't know that ball. It's tough to tell. Looked like there was a little bit of juggling going on there. You be the judge.
Yeah, he keeps his right hand under the football, which I believe is enough.
At their own 48-yard line, and the Mustangs have 2 timeouts left. 20 seconds to go, 27 to go. And Jennings fires. Catch by Brinson, steps out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That'll be 3 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, keep in mind, SMU still has 2 timeouts, so...
23 seconds left. Jennings, good protection. And catch is made. First time. The ball isn't loose. Are you kidding me? That is a 3rd turnover in less than 1 minute of this second quarter.
That's a great play.
I think it was 8. The strip there was made by Patterson again. Boy, what a monster half he has had.
Yeah, Patterson has been all over the field. But as I mentioned, as soon as the Mustang catches the football, you got a player for the Demon Deacons right there.
Yeah, if I'm Wake Forest, I'm taking a knee. I'm not. On a first down from their own 38-yard line, they're going to throw it.
Yeah, Tommy, we need more action. We need more points.
Lay it off. And sprinting for the sidelines, and that'll stop the clock with 7 seconds left. Don't know if you have enough time to get that kind of yardage. And the catch is made, a timeout immediately. That ball to 37. I mean, what they did last week to Clemson was mind-boggling. 30 attempts, 35 rushing yards. A throw and a catch made by Micah Mays Jr. is a first down up to the 41-yard line. Going to throw it on first down, pump fake, and then down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted. So we pick up where we left off at the end of the opening half. We had 4 turnovers in about a minute and a half. And this is their preseason All-American, Isaiah Wacobia.
Yeah, you see it. He's looking right over the middle, and again, just missed it outside, and Wacobia was in great position, reading the quarterback's eyes and making the play.
Ball just sailed for the Mustangs. All right, second down. And across the middle. Good pickup on second down. Catch made by Clayton Johnson. Need to get up to the 36-yard line. Purdie fires. Catch is made by Burkhalter, but he looks like he's short of a first down by about a yard. All right, a second down, and again, Jennings dumps it off to McFall. Nice little stutter step to get some room and picks up close to 5. It'll bring up third down for the Mustangs.
Only touchdown of the day.
Little misdirection there. That was well done, and Claiborne a gain of 8, maybe 9 on 3rd and a yard. And they're going to run it, and they get the first down. That is Ty Clark, the 3rd. Hurt early in the game. Ashford came on, and now Ashford out and Purdie back in. This is Clark again, and a good carry. That's Devon Claiborne, and they're going for it. Fake the shovel pass, and it's incomplete. Boy, you got to wonder about that call. Unbeaten streak, the longest in the country. Conference regular season unbeaten streak. Quick throw. And that'll be enough for a first down and maybe more. Cutting it back to the inside is Jordan Hudson. Trying to take the lead, the Mustangs, here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clayton Johnson will get into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for SMU. Well, he could have run from here to the Atlantic Ocean with that hole. Game compared to 3.
Every opportunity.
Well, we'll see if Wake Forest can respond here. I mean, it's been really ugly for both teams on offense. Good return up to the 30-yard line, but it's been really ugly on offense for Wake here today. Barnes and a quick stutter step. This guy, man, I mean, whenever he touches a football, you better watch out. And that is a first down up to midfield. This guy is some kind of exciting.
Yeah, when you talk about him and you mention all-purpose, that means if he gets the football in.
Just get a feeling this is a very important third down for Wake Forest. And they convert. Inside the 40 is Micah Mays Jr. in the Atlantic Coast Conference since coming on board. 11 straight. And wide open on the crossing pattern is Burkhalter. And that is inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you see up top here. You're gonna see that boom. That's that bang gate right there, Tommy.
It is. There it is. Fake it to Claiborne and nobody open. Quarterback gonna keep it inside the 5 and stepping out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Just all the problems Wake has had this season offensively in the red zone. And now the quarterback is fumbled the ball, or was he down already? That is a turnover, and oh my, what a critical turnover by Deshawn Purdie. That ball's loose, there's no doubt about it. It looked like he buckled into George Stye, his left guard, but I mean, these issues for Wake Forest. And nowhere to run for Harden as he is gobbled up by up some more time. So a third down and 10. Jennings has lots of running room, and he will easily pick up, or did he, depending on where he stepped out of bounds. There is no way he stepped out of bounds. As Carlos Hernandez, last time Hernandez fielded a punt, he fumbled it. And he fumbles this one. And trying to cover it up, not cover it up, he tried to pick it up and run. Here we go, SMU leading 12-10. And Claiborne, his best run of the day. And he's all the way out across the 35-yard line. They'll spot it at the 37. Good run there by Claiborne, and they need a big day out of him. A big 4 rushing yards on just 16 carries and a touchdown. Can they lean on him in the fourth quarter today? They'll give it to him again, and he just disarms his way for a gain of close to 8 on first down. This is the best back-to-back sequence of runs plays on using Johnson more and McFall a little bit more. And, you know, that's the danger. Not to say that that's Ty Clark III's fault. I mean, somebody's got to block somebody on second down and a yard. But the bottom line is...
Yeah, you politely asked about it. He said, oh, you're being nice. He said, we've been horrendous.
Well, I mean, I don't want to make it bad. We got to come back and see him again. So 3rd and 2 goes to 3rd and 7, and Burkhalter stays on his feet, dives forward. He is short. All right, decision time now. Well, they have this formation when they ask the quarterback to keep it. Now they're going to pitch it to Claiborne, and he will get the first down. Against another rival, the Baylor Bears, in double OT. Jennings dumps it off to Harden, who's got some running room. He's banged out of bounds, but that is a rock-solid pickup on a 1st and 15 on one play. Going to give it to Harden. He's looking for running room, and he is wrapped up and thrown down by Frank Casano. getting more and more playing time. This redshirt freshman out of Granite Bay, California. Had a good game against Oregon State. Big third down here. And that's an excellent play call. Just sitting right down is Burkhalter, and they find him for a first down up to midfield. Out of the University of Cincinnati. And that was nearly a hold. And wide open is Barnes! And he makes a catch at the 15-yard line. That was dangerously close to being a hold. And then Barnes wide open. Well, now you're well within field goal range. 2 minutes to go. And Wake with the football. And they snap it. They're going to throw it. And the catch is made by Barnes. And he steps out of bounds.
Complete for Barnes.
Letting that play clock go all the way down to 7-6. They hand it to Claiborne, and he is spun down. The ball came loose. The question was he down at the 5-yard line? See, the question is, was Claiborne down? Winston-Salem. So they'll snap it. And short of a first down. And the clock is going to go all the way down.
Also, back up your players so no one runs it around. You want no penalties.
Blitz coming. And the throw and the catch. And down and out. We'll stop the clock quickly at 6 seconds. They're going to snap the ball once they reset it. It stops for a first down here. This would be for the win if he can hit it. Snap. Hold. Kick. Did he get it? Did he? Did he? He did! And unbelievably, Wake Forest has won the game at the buzzer. Wow. They tried everything they could to give it away, and now they win it. Unbelievable.
We're from not so special to special teams. And the streak is done.